Jacques Cousteau's grandson Fabien will soon be teaching students about the ocean while he's living underwater. That is just one of the innovative lessons teachers are bringing to their students using technology and connecting teachers with experts around the world. One teacher who won the Pioneer Award for her use of technology in the classroom is third grade teacher Amy Rosenstein, who joins us right now. Amy, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, what got you interested in using technology to reach beyond just your classroom?
It started a few years ago when a friend of mine was moving to Hong Kong with her 2 sons and husband, and that was the same year that our technology was changing to study China. And the two of us got together for a goodbye lunch, and we talked about keeping in touch through video conferencing. And then I said, well, I just got a smartboard. I wonder if there's any way we could do a video conference from school. So I was able to find a webcam and connect it, and it worked out really nicely. We were able to connect. We had a back and forth conversation. The kids were excited and interested. They were enthusiastic. And one of the things the kids in Hong Kong showed us was that it was nighttime there while it was daytime in Ardsley where I work. So I think just seeing that made a huge difference to them rather than me telling them something like that. And we talked about cultural differences. Those were Americans living in a foreign land, so that was their perspective. And since then, we began to Skype with people all around the world. I opened up the offer to parents and asked them if they knew people in different places. And I've since teamed up with Skype, who started Skype in the classroom for people to connect with each other. And that site's at education.skype.com. And teachers use that site now all the time. There are over 70,000 of them to connect to each other, to be able to work together on different projects and lessons. It's amazing.
Yeah, Amy, what are some of those lessons that you and other teachers have been able to use technology for?
Well, one of the things that I did just last week was I placed a video conference call with an author of a book we had recently finished reading called When Jessie Came Across the Sea. The kids really were so sad that the book was over, and I talked to them about, well, you know, it doesn't have to end. I wonder if you could write a sequel. And one of the girls went home and she wrote a sequel, and she was so inspired that I tried to find out if the author would be willing to place a call with us, which it turned out she was. And this particular girl was able to read her sequel to the real author live on the smartboard. So the girl after the call came up to me and told me now she wants to be an author.
An amazing
So that's
experience.
just one example.
Yeah. What about
Really
your
amazing.
students?
And I know,
Amy, tell us about your students when they're getting these kind of lessons that are across the globe.
well, they learn a lot about geography. Last year I gave the kids a world map at the beginning of the year and asked them to fill out what they knew, and I gave them that same map at the end of the year, and it was night and day. The kids learned so much, and they realized how much they had learned. They also learned really to become global citizens and understand cultural differences from place to place, be able to